Here you go. This is divisional number 2. 120 cards per pack. 5 autographs. I don't think it's anything to write home, Chad. It was nice that it was a bonus autograph and it's a 25. I think he's a younger driver. But a nice bonus is we thought all the hits were gone. But no, I don't think you need to call your mom. But a nice little bonus hit for, again, a nice little value. Again, here's who's playing along here for Super Jumbo Divisional number 2. Divisional number 1 was all Nick B. He's in again. And so, again, we got Tyson, Mr. Bing, David C., Chad, Christopher playing from the orchestra, and Nick B. hopping in for Super Jumbo Divisional number 2. We're going 11 times. Let's randomize, and then we will match up your names to your divvies. Tyson down to Chad. Tyson down to Chad. All right, so that one went into like the right places. Before it all went into the same cell, which bothered me greatly. AL Central, AL East, AL West, NL Central, NL East, NL West. All right, random divisions on number 2. Here we go. 11 times. Good luck. Let's see what pops out. It is the NL West to the NL Central. So that means, for those of you playing along at home, Tyson, you have the NL West. Nick B, you have the AL Central, so you're mixing it up. AL West goes to David. Chris with the AL East. Mr. Bing with the NL East. And then again, Chad with the NL Central as we go. So again, we'll print out the sheet. If you guys want to make any trades, do any deals, now is the time to do so. Otherwise, we should be good to go for another. I mean, what are we doing with the math? 120 cards per pack, 5 cards per pack. So we're looking at like 600 cards that you go through. It's a lot in the Bowman Super Jumbo. Lots of first, lots of chrome first. Remember, he said there's double the refractors. Near double the the autos. All right, Nick B has thrown the AL Central up for trade. AL Central is for trade. So Chad, Mr. Bing, Andrew, if you're around, what up? Tyson, anybody up for the AL Central to trade with Nick B? Again, all I can do is throw it out there. Ernie closing out. What's up, Ed? We could wait a second, dude. Unless you got to go to bed. We're not in any hurry. There's no school tomorrow. Topps update is close. Thank you to Ernie closing that up. Chad's in for some more racing number 2. Go Phils. The fighting Phils. Otherwise, let's 7 and 12. So we're 19 spots away. The Donruss is like an extra bonus thing. We're like 19 spots away from sellout bonus, according to Tyson. They figure that all out. I just stand here and open stuff for you guys. All right. We'll get the packs out. We'll give one last chance if anyone wants to take Nick up on his offer for the AL Central. Otherwise, this easily 4 to 5 pound box. It's got to be more than 5 pounds, actually. I don't know. I feel like my wife has like those little weights in our house that are like 5 pounds, and I feel like this is way more than that. All right. Let's get something cool. There's 3. Gently put those down. Here's our other 2 from the right side. And that, again, is just our little foam buddy to keep it all in there nicely. So, they do a good job of it. We got our card stands. We need something to go up on that. Tyson had some nice stuff from the cards, from the NASCAR we probably should have put up there. All right. I'm not seeing any trades, so Nick, let's run. Usually I like to just stick with whatever I get, right? Because I would feel really bad if I traded away something that was pretty cool. All right, so here we go. This is pack number 1 of divisional box number 2. Again, you can see everyone playing along at home. Actually, I like to get the smaller one up. There we go. Perfect. But again, you know who we're looking for. We're looking for our big dogs. I didn't see any of them in that one. But again, then we go into our chrome, which is hefty, and some color at the bottom. There's definitely some gold, and there's some blue wave, so that's new. We haven't seen that yet. Sal Stewart. Otherwise, here we go, getting into the goodies. Robert Moore. Chrome, it is Jean-Kenzie Noel. See, dude? First card, you didn't trade it away. And you got Jean-Kenzie Noel for the Guardians. And so that is the AL Central, Nick B. See, dude, you're just a magnet in these breaks, bro. Again, like I said, we pulled the superfractor of him out of 42 out of 50 for the Guardians. Out of Pro Debut. Pro Debut Auto Super. And we sold it for like $700, which I think was a really, really good for us. I don't know anything about Jean-Kenzie, but people seem to like him. So someone spent $700 on a card, so we will take it. There's, again, a couple of them are weird. Like, this is in the middle of the pack, so that is some manufacturer's ding. But it is the NL East still running hot in Bowman. Ignacio Alvarez to 150. I can't get over their new stamp. It looks weird to me. It looks like a stamp from, I know what it is. I was going to say it looked like cheaper, but I think it's like, I'm going to put it in a 55. It looks like the stamps from like the early 2000s cards. That was like big and clunky and chunky, doesn't it? Where I have like a Sean Kemp to 2,500. All right, NL East, that is Mr. Bing, Ignacio Alvarez. Because the packs open real nice, so there's no way the cards are getting like dinged up from the pack. And those ones are like in the middle. It's very strange. All right. Ooh, I picked it up just right. Maybe that's a good omen. We already hit our auto, so let's see what other color. That was a good box, or 50 and a color auto. There's Elijah Green first for the Nats. That's NL East for you, Mr. Bing. Mr. Bing, when are you coming back to the shop, dude? We haven't got to meet in person yet. It'd be nice to say, hey, Mr. Volpe, if you're nasty. Jace Young. Drew Thorpe, we saw an auto of him. There's Termar for the NL Central and Chad Wright. Robert Hassel. Weird seeing all those dudes in those national uniforms, but. All right, AL Central, Blackjack. Let's see how I always like to peek. Will you guys peek with me? All right, nothing crazy. I would like to see if there's color. See what we're getting ourselves into. There's Jackson Holiday for the AL East, Christopher. And there is a backwards card sitting in the middle. It's got to be an image, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you think? To 10. Not to 10. No, that's the same thing. Why is that backwards? I don't know. I'm going to put it in a thing. We're going to see if we see Mr. Pineda again. But that was backwards in the pack. But the code does not show that it's anything different. So I don't know what they're doing to us. There's Kevin Prada, Ben Joyce, Brooks Lee, Ryan Ritter, and Zach Veen, refractors. All right, so we're leaving this to the side so we can check that. The shop is in Elgin, Illinois. So it's like a northwest-ish suburb of Chicago. Probably like 45 minutes outside of the city, depending on traffic. If there's no traffic, you can get there in 35 minutes. If there's traffic, it'll take 4 hours. So, you know, one of those kind of suburbs. All right. So we will have some color on our paper. It is the NL Central for Jimmy Crooks. NL Central is you, Chad, right? That is to 250. Well, yeah, we're off like we're off 90 and Randall Road. out in Elgin. Jimmy Crooks. We've been at the shop for over a year now. We've had a couple different locations, but this is by far the best one. Lots of foot traffic right off a main road out here. And so there's lots of people that are popping in all the time for all different kinds of stuff. Yeah, dude, for sure. Where are you at, Nick B? Where do you live? J-Dom, just watching that ball fly, dude. He hit it 3 miles. Ellie De La Cruz. Kuma. And Jimmy Crooks. Reggie Crawford, heir apparent. We do have some color in the back again. Oh, New Jersey. Nice. I've actually never gone out that far. My in-laws live in... Oh, we have 2 Aqua Lavas. Interesting. My in-laws live out in New York, so we go out that way, but never to Jersey. Ooh, a Henry Davis. Dude, we hit a Volpe in the little BOGO, and now we hit a Henry Davis Aqua Lava to 199. Henry Davis Aqua Lava, 199. That is for the NL Central and you, Chad Wright. Huge prospect. Bowman Chrome, followed by the man we just said, Volpe Refractor, but it does have a ding, as you see again. What is it about that second refractor? Oh, that's going to Christopher, so he could figure that out. But that is very strange. Oh, that's a biggin, dude. That is a biggin. AL Central Nick. That's a pretty big hit, dude. Jace Young, Tigers. I told you, don't ever trade. Don't ever trade, dude. That's a nice card, Nick. Yeah, dude, make a detour for sure. And especially you can come pick this up in person. No one wanted to trade Nick, who is destroying all of these breaks. So Nick and I are best friends. The Nick and Nate combo. You got it, dude. That's a pretty big card, bro. Congratulations. I don't know if you're a keeper or a flipper or a... I like to say I'm a refiner of my PC. If it doesn't fit in my collection, I have no problem selling it, using that money to build my collection. But, dude, that's a solid card, bro. Woo! Nick jumped in the right breaks. Well, you were last spot, right? In this one, Nick, you closed it out. Last spot mojo. That's what it is, dude. We're the 2 best friends you ever did see. Incredible. Incredible. Whatever divisions Nick has, the cards are drawn to him tonight, man. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. All right, so here's Pedro Pineda. That is for sure the same card, but for whatever reason, this one was flipped around backwards, and I don't know why. So I was waiting to see that, and I did. You're a keeper. And I know, for me, dude, I work at a small private school, so we don't make that much. So I was like, dude, if I can't, I wish I could keep everything, but I have to sell to keep the collection rolling. NL East, Mr. Bing. Otherwise, it gets real expensive real quick. But, I mean, that's a sweet card. Again, on opening night, I tried to hold it and take a big picture. I know lots of people will take screenshots of the break and put that card straight up on eBay right from here. There's Ellie De La Cruz Refractor. Campos, Mayo, and Thorpe. Oh, okay, so you want to sell, you're just not good at it, or it's hard to find. I know, sometimes it's hard to find the time to do it, dude. It is. It's not always the easiest. And, you know, some people have seller's remorse. Some people want to hold out and get... Some people have unrealistic expectations. It's all tricky. I do a lot of eBay. I've donated too much money to the eBay. I'm going to move this right under my face. That's a super nice card. Stuff's blocking it no matter where I put it. So let's slide these this way because we need to stare at Mr. Young. Dude, for that Jace, I'll look out for you really quick, dude. Hey, I sold a Tim Duncan card. I feel like it's a lot, buddy. Again, it just came out today. Okay, so his base auto selling for like 1 to 200. Again, you have to look up the actual price points. But these are the last ones, the orange. Again, someone put it up at 6,500. Who knows what it's sold for? The normal refractor someone had at 750, so I'm guessing it probably went at like 3 or 4. I would say it's probably for sure 3 to 500, depending on the right buyer and the right time. Like for real. I would agree. I mean, it could go more. But like right now, if you're just going to unload it, I think you should have no problem. For sure, no problem at 3. I think I would try to get 5 if I were you. Or more. Jordan Walker. $199. Dude, so one of the other freaking paper aquas was $499. This whole thing's just messing with my head, dude. This is the NL Central. That's you, Chad, right? Their numbering system is messing. Messing with me. Jackson Holiday. Jackson Holiday. Nonetheless, dude, that's a nice card. Again, if you can triple and quad up your initial buy-in. Again, like you said, though, you just got to sell it, right? Or you can hang on to it and stare at it and see how pretty it is. That's always fun, too. He's going to be... Is he a Red Raider, Tyson? Yeah, dude. Again, like right now, the market's being set because these cards are coming out today, and so people are throwing them up there. And so another big old gash, dude. It's concerning. Again, it's been on kind of inconsequential cards so far. I just don't want to see that on one of these bigger cards. There is a Jace Refractor and an AL East Douglas Hood, the wrong Oriole. But that's okay. Sorry to the Hood family, or Hodo family. Please accept my apologies. We're just looking for the Holiday family. Carter's a buyer. Look at that, dude. You might be able to make sales right here, right now. Carter, are you buying Tyson a Christmas present? Would that be special? Jace Young. Refractor. Shaboom, shaboom. All right, so that's like the halfway point, right? So let's move these off because I feel like the chromiums are sliding. Dang, dude. Yeah, Nick, those peaked so high, and they've come way back down to earth, but they were way up there for a while. But that's also something like, so for me, dude, that's different, right? Like, we're talking about Jordan, who is like an all-time great legend, right? His stuff is not going to, it's always going to hold value, right? Whether it's monster value or medium value. It's going to, like, retain value. These guys, they're prospects, right? And so there's hot where people are peaking and you see stuff go crazy like the Trouts and the Betts like we were talking earlier. And then there's other times where the dudes don't pan out. And so this is much more the ebb and flow where, again, the market was, I think where the market was, it's not going to ever go back to that craziness where stuff got, we'll just be honest, stupid, like out of control, right? There's Guardians, AL Central once again. Benny with some scratches on the side. There you go. You can see that. Man. Again, it's been weird cards like right in the middle of these packs. Like there's print lines, but that was like scuffed up like someone streaked it on the side. There's again another gash out of Beavers. All of Chris's cards. Here is Anthony Gutierrez Invicta. That is the AL West for David C. Willman, McLean, Eric Brown, and Marcelo Mayer. Refractor for the AL East and Chris. Dude, that's awesome, Nick. That's really cool. Only if we go through another pandemic. Yeah, that's probably what would happen in order for the prices to go back to just silly, silly levels. And again, some are still pretty silly, but they have come down. In many products, they've come back down to earth a little bit, right? But there's still some silly products out there. Well, I pray not to, buddy. Reggie Crawford. Mikey. I love that there's grown men named Mikey. Some things in life shouldn't change. All right, let's check our chromiums. We haven't seen that one yet. That's White Sox. Norievera and Colson Montgomery. Again, let's see if we can get some color. I don't think we've had any color chrome very often. Kumar first. There is Ellie De La Cruz for the NL Central. Chad Wright, Invicta. Ellie. And then goes to Emmanuel Rodriguez, Zach Nito, Andrew Pintar, and Matt McLean. Ellie De La Cruz. All right, so that means the auto's at the bottom, or did I just... Oh, I opened it upside down. So usually the auto I felt like was at the top pack. I don't think anyone would sell these. I guess they would. I guess you could sell them as packs, right? You could open it up and say like a whole rack pack. You can't do it in 2, but you could sell 5 packs, I suppose, at the store, and it'd be like probably about what you guys paid, 125 bucks. All right, we have Aqua. See, this one's the 499. Maybe this is Sky Blue. Judd, Fabian. Maybe the other one's Aqua and this one's Sky Blue, and that's why it's to 199 and to 499. And maybe their coloring system should be different because there's lots of colors out there, and these ones are very similar. We'll see. Chris will probably be joining us in a few minutes. His orchestra is wrapping up. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like we didn't get a lot of big numbers from there. Let's see. All right, here we go. Heir Apparent Kuma, AL West. Let's find some big names and some color. Can't tell if there's color in the back or if it's the background of the thing. This guy reminds me, maybe it's just like the picture. He just reminds me of that Ricky Tiedemann guy who I think is also on the Blue Jays. It just looks like it. There is an Heir Apparent Cutter Coffee, and that is to 250 for the AL East. And Chris K. Cutter Coffee, Heir Apparent. I think that's only the second one we saw of those that were numbered. Hayden Dunhurst, Eric Hernandez, Victor Acosta. This one's got to be auto then, is it not? It is. It is the AL West for David C. It is Sonny DiChiara. $4.99 refractor autograph. Stamped like it's from 2001. Sonny DiChiara. Angels first baseman. Sonny D. Sonny D! Awesome. Sonny D. Love it. $4.99. Angels. Sonny D. All right. One left. If my theory's correct, we'll open the bottom first and save the auto for the last card. If I'm correct. If it stays with what it should be. All right. So that should be the last one. And then Jackson Holiday right on top for the O's. The O's, hun, as Chris always says. I've never been to Baltimore, so I can't say. Like I said, I've never gone out to New York, but it's not even Elijah Green. Haven't seen that in a while. My in-laws don't even live in like New York City. They live in New York State, so they have like 3.5 hours plus from the city. So I've never even been to the city. We've gone to Cooperstown, which is really fun. We've gone there a couple times, and it's pretty reasonable too, right? For those of you that have gone, it's a cool experience. It's a fun little town for like shopping and stuff for the families, plus, you know, going to the hall is really cool and seeing stuff that you can only see in certain places. Kobe Mayo. We have J.R. Ritchie, Draft, Brady House, Refractor, and some other guys. All right, here's our last pack. Should contain a final autograph in there as we wrap up Super Jumbo. Again, there's 4 more boxes here that, I don't know, they can do another time. But the Super Jumbos are fun. Again, we have Chrome Update coming next, and then again, a couple left in PYT. I did throw up another Donruss that we can always open as we're just waiting for other stuff to fill. Because again, as long as I'm opening stuff, I'm good. If I have to sit here and sales pitch, that's not my calling in life. Termar, I say we haven't seen him. I like to be going. All right. We do have some color, it looks like. Something unique. Volpe Chrome. Jace Young first Chrome. It is an Elijah Green for the NL East, Mr. Bing. Dude, what is that? We haven't seen that. What is that? It could just be some insert that's we haven't come across yet. But it looks rarer. What is that called? Does someone know? Help me out. It is. It's really cool looking. NL East, Mr. Bing, Elijah Green. It's not numbered, but it's some insert set that we have not seen in anything. And it is an AL Central, Nick B. He can't help himself. Jordan Sprinkle. He can't help himself. A mood ring? Is that for real? Is it? It could be. It says MR, doesn't it? It is a mood ring, dude. Look at you, Lou. Lou's on top of his game. It's like an insert, right? It's not even refractory, though. But it is very unique, and we have not seen that yet. It's got to be pretty rare, right? Because we've opened 2 Super Jumbos and 2 regular Jumbos, and we have not seen that card yet. And we've seen everything else to one degree or another. All right. Solid break, fellas.